Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode of the Get Girl TV channel. For all of you newcomers, make sure to subscribe. We post a lot of videos here on the channel about marketing and marketing tools and how you can basically use them in order to get growth for your own site, to use them at their full potential, these tools. And we also have this Home SEO TV series where basically we present different SEO tasks that you can easily do from home, even if you're not an SEO expert. Now, today, what I want to talk about is about a WordPress plugin that I really like that helps you create the best theme pages. And namely, that plugin is Team Members from WordPress Darko. Yeah. I've put a link to their WordPress directory page in the description of this video, so you can find it there if you want to try it out. Now, as each week, this video is a live event, so that means that we have the chat section. If you have any questions, leave them there and I will answer to them at the end of the video. For those of you that are seeing this as a video later on, you can also leave your comments below and we will get back to you with our answers and answer to your feedback. Okay, now, the video says, the title of the video says, it's really easy to use this tool and it's also really fast. So I'm just going to get into it and show you a little bit the walkthrough of the tool and how you can basically create a team page. But I also consider that this particular plugin is really versatile, but I'm going to tell you more about that after I show you the whole walkthrough, so please stay with me just to find out more about it. Okay, so I've already installed the plugin in a site that I have here, and I've also played a little bit with it here. Yeah, but today we're going to create a new team here. So basically, after you install the team members plugin, you basically have this under projects here, team, and you're going to see all the teams. So for example, I created one that it's called marketing team, but I'm going to create a new one. You can either add it from here or here. Okay, so add new team. It's that easy. Then you just have to give a name to your team, and I'm just gonna say, let's say girl power. I'm doing this just as an example, and I think that I'm going to use the 3 awesome and talented girls that were working, women, that were working on this site, meaning me, Christina, and April. Okay, so, yeah, I have to start adding people, so let's just start with Christina. Okay, and then this is just how you add each member. So this is the first member, and you can add here. So let's say Christina is the designer of the site, and then you can write a short bio. You can very well just take the bio that you have in your author box. If you're using Starbucks as well, you can take that description from there. Starbucks is one of the plugins that we've talked about here more on the channel, and Florine has actually done a video about it. It's a really versatile tool that you can use in your site, especially for if you have multiple writers on your blog, and you can find more about that from that video. I'm going to add a card so you can easily access that video. So yeah, so basically it's similar to that. Now it really depends if you're using this team page and you want to present something different than what you normally find in a blog author description, but mainly that could be used as well. So let's just see here. So designer Christina, the creative mind behind all design elements of the chief content site. Great. Now next I'm going to do the member links. So here basically you can choose 3. They can be social links, but they can also have other options as well. So here, social media, yeah, Instagram, Tumblr, email, or website, or other links. So even if you have people in your team that want to use their email directly, or a website, or other links, they can do that. I'm just going to put here Twitter, the title attribute. So basically what you want it to be called, let's just say, yeah, you can also find more information about what each element is, yeah, here. So basically what you'd like to say above that, latest ideas, let's see. Okay, and then we would add the Twitter link. I'm just gonna here, yeah, just I'm gonna search for that, then go for the second one, which I'm going to say that it's going to be YouTube, and just say here, great new videos each week, yeah, and we're just going to add the YouTube channel from Get Growth, let's say, and let's see here on Twitter. So here's my handle, and I'm just gonna search for Christina. Yeah, and add this link there, just so I can show you a little bit. Okay, and of course, so on. If you want to add for each one of them, you basically put here a message and then their link. Okay, so the next aspect that you can take care of for a team page that's really important is the member's photo, each team member photo. Now, you can either upload one here or choose from your uploaded file, basically from your media. I can do that here because I already have Christina and April on the site as far as I know. So let's see where they are, because I have the images that I've uploaded for Starbucks here on the site as their author bio. Yeah, here's the first one. So I'm just going to use this one. Yeah, use it. Or you can also use an image with the URL, so you have a lot of options. Now, this was Christina, then I'm going to just add another one, and this is going to be April. Todd. And I'm just going to write her as marketer, generically. Don't know why I have this here from from Grammarly. Okay, the strategic mind behind our content. Okay, then I'm just gonna add, and the cool stuff here is that you can add basically different ones for each member in your team, so basically different links. And I think that that's really useful because sometimes some people are more active on Twitter, others on email, others on LinkedIn, so it's really great that you can put different platforms here for each member. That way when people want to contact you, they'll find the best way to contact each person. Okay, so I'm just gonna put here what's new, just a message here just to see how it looks. Okay, and then upload. Again, I'm gonna search for the image here, upload file. Oh no, sorry, not upload file. Yeah, here, there's an image with April. Use this. I'm going to use that and then add another one, third one, which is me, Alexandra Nicola. Okay, and I'm just going to say email strategist, or what should I, let's say editor. Okay, making suggestions and edits until we hit perfection. Okay, that's overestimating it, but anyhow, just a short message to have it for a description to not be an empty description. Then let's say again Twitter. I think I had my Twitter here, my home, my profile. So yeah, so I can use this one. Yeah, and then let's say Google Plus. Don't know why because I don't use it, but yeah, let's say Instagram better, and website. Okay, and then I'm gonna just put here squirrely.co and put my Twitter here. Didn't I see? Did I write that? No, I wrote that. Okay. So I'm not going to write any message for me. Just leave it like that. And then I'm going to just... You can upload a file to your media very easily. I'm not going to start now to search for an image of mine, but I'm just going to use something from the blog. So I'm just going to use an image. Use this one. That's going to be me. Okay, so that's about it for establishing the information you need for each member. So that means the member's name, the description, the image that you can upload or choose from a media library, the social links, and that's the information you can provide, which I think that it's basically everything you need. You can also add the email if not a social link, so that's also an option. You have three basically contact information you can add to each member. Okay, now that we've done this, you can also put each member, move them around. So let's say I want to be above, and then so it's like this. It's Christina, then me, then April. So I think that that's fine. And there's also a few other settings that you have here on the right that you can basically determine a little bit how it's going to look. Now, what we have here in general settings, it's the main colors. So if you've seen the preview here, it's this color here, this green, yeah? So we can choose that color. Let's say in our case, it's going to be, yeah, so let's say this works for us. Let's make it a little bit redder. Okay, so I think that that's the right color for us. Great. 3 members per line. I think that that's okay because it's 3 members in our case. You can also choose 2 or 4 depending on how many you have and how you want them displayed on the page. Description, bio, align to center. That's okay. Picture, link, behavior. Open in same window. No, I want it to be open in new window. So basically if someone wants to click on the image just to see it at full size, it should open it in a new window. Okay, then here what these 2 settings are about, it's the first one here is about the font. So if you leave it like this, it's going to use the fonts you have in your WordPress theme, but if you'd like it to use the default ones it has for this plugin, you just have to check here to enable. Yeah, and last row, centered. So if you have multiple people in your site, would you like them to be centered? And I usually consider that this is an option, a great option, but I don't think we're going to see this. Now we're going to publish it. Just go for that. Publish. So as you can see, if you already have the information you need for the description information like that, it's really fast, it's really easy to use this plugin, and that's why I really like it. I told you the other reason is because it's versatile, and I'm going to show you in a bit why. So those were the display settings. I'm going to show you just in a minute how it looks. Now, to see how it basically looks, it gives you some details here. So displaying your team. To display your team on your site, you have to basically copy paste the team's shortcode in your post page. You can find the shortcode by clicking all teams in the menu on the left. So I'm going to show you exactly that. So that means that now that I've published it, it doesn't exist as an actual page on your site, but as an element that you can use. And this is one of the reasons that I consider that it's really versatile, because basically you can copy this shortcode to any page you'd need it to show. So even if you're creating a landing page where one of the elements should be the team page, that should be really awesome to add. But you can also add it to a post. Let's say I'm just going to create a post because it's the easiest thing to do. Just give it a name, the team page example. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to optimize this, but we're going to copy the element and then save draft. And even in preview, you can see how the shortcode would look, as far as I know. So yeah, you can basically choose to create another page. So this is the reason why I consider that's really versatile, because you can add it in an article you're writing. If you're writing about something that should include your team and information about your team, you can also include it in a page that is just your team page. Okay, and you can see here, so Christina with the description, yeah, that we've added for her, then me, the editor, and the links. So we have here last ideas, yeah, great new videos each week. So you can see, like, for each one that I've added a text there, when I hover I can actually see that. And if you don't add one, it's just going to not show anything. Yeah, so here, see what's new. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically how it looks and how it is, and that's why I consider that's versatile. You can add it to a page, let's say to a team page if you're doing that, an about us page when you're writing more information. I could basically add it here to the about us page if I would like that. Instead of having this information here, I can put basically that one. You can also add it to, let's say that you're doing a presentation, you're doing a landing page for that, and it's a longer landing page, and you're presenting your career and a lot of things that you've done with your projects that you've done with your company. You could also add this element to have your team presented in the best way. So I think that this is the reason why it's a great tool, because it doesn't just generate one page that you can use in your site, but it generates an element you could use in a lot of pages within your site to show that you're a real team and to show your assets. And basically you can create multiple teams. So that means that if you need to have either just a part of your team, so your design team, your marketing team, if you have a lot of people in your company, or you can go with different descriptions based on where you want to use that shortcode. So I think that that's really important to see. And I'm just going to click here, edit, just to talk a little bit about the pro features. So what I've shown you today here in this video is done with the free, the simple plugin that they have, but they also have a pro version that you can upgrade to, and you actually get a coupon off, 10% off, from installing their plugin. Okay, so if you're trying it for free, you can get a discount and then go to pro. You can find out all the pro features here. Now, the ones that I think that are really important from my point of view, it's first of all the fact that you can put as many people as you'd like, so from 1 to 5 per line. Especially the one that doesn't exist in this free version can be really useful if you have a longer description. The hover photo, so that I think is my favorite pro feature that they have. Basically you would upload 2 images, and then you would have this image as showing for the profile first. I think I have it somewhere open here. Yeah, just click preview again, and then when you hover over the image, it's going to show you this the second one. Yeah, and basically you could have a short animation when people are hovering over it. And I think that that is really great to see. So in this case, so you have this image, and then if you hover, you see this other one. I think it's a great way to play around and to make it more personal and interactive for people. Sorry guys. Complimentary info box, yeah, per member color, so that means that you don't get just one color that you choose for the whole team for that line element that we have here in the preview, yeah, that you can see here. You can choose a different one for each member in your team, as is presented here. And the last one was 5 social links, yeah. and there's more, but I think these are the most important ones: the hover photo, the option to have one member per line, and also adding more social links and emails and websites and things like that might be interesting. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I consider it a really versatile tool, and I've explained that to you. And if you want to try the plugin, you can find the link in the description below, and you can see it again and try it in your own site and see if it works and if it does the job as fast as I told you it does. Also, if you enjoyed the video, one way you can let us know is by clicking the like button below this video and basically, yeah, letting us know about that. You can also reach us in other ways as well. On Twitter, here's the handle, SquirrelyHQ. We post a lot of lessons there, so if you're interested in learning more in the marketing and digital marketing world, that's where you can find lots of useful resources. We also make announcements there, so if you're interested in what is happening with our tool and what updates we're going to be publishing in the future, Twitter is where we sneak information to our audience. In Instagram, you can find the Get Growth profile there, and there we post more information about the people behind the tools that we present and quotes from them, inspirational quotes and things that you can find useful, and of course the Squirrely.co blog, where we post a lot of articles that teach you and help you become a better marketer. That's all for today. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.